What will I do to get my eating back on track? Well, today is video number 4 in my weight loss journey. So let's talk about it in just a moment. But before we get to that, let's look at today's scripture, which is Ephesians 4:24. And that you put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. So today we're going to talk about my weight loss journey, and I'm getting to the point that this needs to be my health journey reset. So I have not done near as good as I would like to in these last few months of eating. Your liver is your detoxing organ in our body. So that's what it does on a everyday basis. It will take all of the foods that we eat and it will process like all the vitamins and minerals and nutrition, everything that your body needs. It will kind of filter it out and send those pieces of, again, vitamins, minerals, whatever it is. It will send those nutrients where your body needs it. And then everything that your body won't use or cannot use filters downward, if you will, and then the other organs of our body help us get that stuff out of our system. I am going to do it's a 24-hour liver detox, and basically it's just eating foods that are easy for your body to digest, and they're also foods that are very high nutrition, and it's just going to give your body a jolt of extra nutrition. And some of it, the way we're even going to eat it, it will help just make that digestive process easier on your body. And your liver is going to be like, oh, this is easy. I can do this. And it will just kind of go slow and steady for a day. And instead of, working overtime, trying to break down all that food that really we shouldn't be eating in the first place. I will put a link in the description box below because I have an idea of the things that I'm going to eat on this, health journey reset as far as my food. And again, it's focusing on, let's get to what I'm doing for the long term. I'm thinking it's 30 days. I mean, realistically, I'd like to go forever, but I know that it's just not possible in my lifestyle. So we'll try to really focus on it for at least 30 days and just kind of get back to that baseline. That's what I'm looking for. And then going forward, we'll do the best we can. So that one day is really, I think we'll be doing I know I won't be doing any caffeine, I'm gonna miss my coffee so bad. But no caffeine, no sugars, no processed foods, no anything. And I think that very first day, it's all raw vegetables. So I think you do the hot lemon water, which I used to do that for a while. I actually love hot water with lemon in it. So I need to get back into that. First thing, even if I do drink coffee, drink a cup of that and then go to my coffee. And I think it just kind of helps your liver, give it a boost to kind of detoxify and clear out whatever's in there from the night before, so to speak. So I think we'll do a light breakfast. I think they say to shred up a carrot and apple and maybe just kind of mix that. And then for lunch, what was it? I think shred up a beet, a sweet potato, and I think Brussels sprouts. So kind of shred all that up and make it a little salad. And I think the shredding is gonna help your body digest everything easier. And then I think for the dinner, you have a big kale salad. You can I usually get several different grains. So, kale and a red romaine. And I do the Swiss chard a lot, or you could even put any of the bok choy or the baby bok choy or the Napa cabbage, any of the cabbages, the red cabbage, green cabbage, and eat the broccoli and cauliflower and all that. And they definitely say to add some onion and some garlic just to give you a little bit of flavoring. But I think for that salad, I'm really not supposed to do any kind of a dressing, even my tahini dressing that I would do. I may do a spritz of lemon juice just to give it a little bit of wet flavor. So I'm going to do that 24-hour detox. And then the rest of the 30 days, like I said, that's kind of what my game plan is. So that'll take me through all of December and probably some of January of next year. But the biggest thing on, let's say, the 30-day picture is I want to just go back to the basics, and this is going to boil down to food. So the first thing I want to do is maybe just break down my goals and set small goals again. Like, okay, so for 30 days, I need to eat at least one salad a day. I used to do that, all the time. And when I lost 15 pounds in 40 days, I ate a big salad every day. That is what I need to get back to. And for whatever reason, I'm still struggling to do that. So that's my one thing. And, it could be set that goal, or another goal could be just get, 64 ounces of water. Just drink more water. It's going to limit how much you eat because, it fills up your stomach. So you will be fuller faster. So then you'll actually eat a little less. In these 30 days, again, I want to focus on nutrient-dense foods. So fruits, vegetables, my beans and legumes, nuts and seeds. Again, look at, what food can I eat that's going to give me the highest amount of vitamins and minerals and protein for the lowest amount of calories, and go from there. And I don't think I want to adjust my calories per se. It's just eating those healthy foods. So that's where we're going to start. But I know that beets are very good for you as well. I believe that they can kind of stabilize your blood sugar, and they lower actually your blood pressure. So I know if you have high blood pressure, they're good for that, but you definitely have to talk to your doctor first, because if you're taking a blood pressure lowering medication and then eat beets, your blood pressure can get too low, and obviously that's not good. So, but I'm all about trying to eat foods to, remedy some of these problems and try to stay away from the pills as much as possible. But definitely, if you're on any medication, talk to your doctors, see what they suggest. How can I incorporate, a little bit of this food and maybe adjust my medication, things like that. So definitely talk to your doctor before you try any of these things. But cilantro I love, and I don't have any more in my garden. I actually wanted to plant some in my windowsills over the winter, but I haven't gotten any of that. I want to do my basil, cilantro, and some mint, actually. Got to find those seeds though. But adding beets and cilantro and parsley and spinach and turmeric and garlic and green tea and things like that. Those are all foods that are high in the antioxidants, and they will promote just better cell growth overall in your body. Like the cilantro, I believe that they say it almost like attaches itself to some of the excess heavy metals in your body and kind of helps get those out of there. So that's a good thing with the cilantro. And then I think parsley kind of does the same thing. And I know spinach, is supposed to be very good for you. And again, the kale and the bok choy and the collard greens and mustard greens and all of that. And I know dandelion root is supposed to be amazing for you. They're like the #1 green superfood. Another thing that I want to aim towards, and we hear so much about the probiotics and the prebiotics, and I believe the prebiotics are what feed the gut bacteria. You want to build that good gut bacteria, and then the probiotics kind of keep it going. And actually, but I've heard that beans themselves, it's you eat the beans at a meal, and some of it gets digested, and then some of it is, I guess, the insoluble fiber, and that's not going to get digested. So some of that, I think it actually attaches to some of the fats in your body, and kind of as it's exiting, it's kind of pulling out some of that fat. So I have heard that the beans are an excellent food to eat when you're trying to lose weight. And even though the beans may have 200 calories or 150, 180 in a serving, it's half of those calories don't even get absorbed into your system. So really, I would look at that as I'm only eating about half of those calories, because half of them are going to be gone and kind of get rid of some of the fats in our system. So that I thought was awesome, because I want to eat more beans anyway. And then the beans, the environment in your gut, if you will, they create more of that prebiotic to feed on more of the good bacteria. They actually increase the food for the bacteria, and then they increase the probiotics, the bacteria themselves. So the more that you eat beans and keep eating them, maybe 2 to 3 half-cup servings a day is supposed to be optimal. So if you eat that every day, you don't need to buy the probiotic yogurts. And I mean, the fermented foods are great for those, the kefirs and the probiotic yogurts and kefir. I don't know what it's called. I've never had it. I have finally tried the kombucha, the fermented teas, and I actually do like those. So I'm like, but they're kind of pricey. The biggest thing is, again, staying away from meat, staying away from dairy, staying away from sugar, staying away from caffeine, which I may do like the half-calf coffees, or eventually I am probably going to kind of wean and go to the decaf. But again, I bought this variety pack, so I have all these coffees I need to use, so that'll be like a work in progress. So, but with all that, the best thing I can say on any health journey, any reset, when you just feel like you've kind of been spinning your wheels and not getting where you want to go, just sit back and think, I'm doing the best I can. Give yourself a break, recommit to the goals that you have, but let the past go. It's gone. You can't change it. You can't do anything different. So it's like, okay, today I'm going to start to do things differently and move on. So with that being said, I want to know, for the comment question, does your health journey need a reset? Let's talk about it in the comments below, because I know that mine does, and I'm just looking for some rah to me here. But I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for supporting the channel, because it really does help when you watch the videos to the end. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know you care, and show some of that love that you have for me. And if you know anybody that would like this type of content, please forward my video to them and let them know this quirky girl is out there. And for the next video, I wanted to go through my productive work from home routine. So with that being said, until then, we'll see you next time. And getting less like what did I just say it was called?